So this is my favorite guitar. I got it in 2010. I auditioned for college with it, and I moved to New York with it in 2011. I've played all over New York City with it. I played in Rockwood, La Poisson Rouge, Bar Next Door, Knitting Factory, all kinds of venues. And I actually went on my first tour with it, with an early version of Del Water Gap. I recorded and performed with artists like Bianca Muniz, Ruby My Dear, Juno Roome, and Ruby Greenberg, among others. And then I also recorded most of my projects with this guitar, collaboration called Three Bananas with bassist Daniel Durst and drummer Dion Sook, and some projects with just Daniel in a band called Whit and Daniel. We made 2 records called Whit and Daniel Make a Record Volume 1 and Volume 2. And most recently I recorded my debut trio record with this guitar. It's called Blueberry, and it's coming out on October 11th. Yeah, this guitar is a part of my musical DNA. It's at the point now where sometimes people will tell me when they think of me playing music, they imagine this guitar in my hands. So that's kind of cool. There is a really tragic story about how this guitar was stolen in 2015, I think. We'll get back to that story in a little bit, but first I'm going to play a little bit and go through some of the different tones I get out of this guitar. So this guitar is a Paul Reed Smith Custom 22 limited edition semi-hollow. It's one of 300 guitars made in that style in 2010. And it's in this nice, beautiful sapphire blue color. Mahogany body, maple top, like a lot of PRS guitars. Mahogany neck. Rosewood fingerboard. It's got a wide, fat neck profile, which is kind of cool. It's pretty comfortable. And then it's got these really cool pickups. They're called 5708. So the story about how this guitar was stolen in 2015, I was moving in between apartments in Brooklyn, New York, and as we were between apartments, someone was able to kind of sneak in to our new apartment as we were staying at our old apartment, and managed to take this guitar along with 2 2, I think, keyboards. And yeah, it was devastating. I thought I was never going to see this guitar again. We filed a police report and tried to track it, and weeks went by, maybe a month or so, and I was about to give up, but then I just thought, let me check eBay one more time. And then when I was on eBay, I looked up PRS Blue Custom 22. It showed up. It was there. Had the serial number. All the nicks that I had made into the guitar were on the photos. There's like a little chip in the neck where I dropped it at a rehearsal, and I was amazed that it was there. So I didn't know what to do, so I called the police station and asked them if I could talk to my detective and figure out what the next steps were. And he asked me, is this guitar important to you? And I said, yes, it's like my main instrument. And then he said, well, if you really want it back, you should just buy it. And if you don't buy it, you could file a report, but you will probably get your money back if you do that, but you probably won't get this guitar back. And so I decided to find a way to buy it. So I bought the guitar back, went up to this pawn shop in the Bronx, and picked it up. And then eventually I tried to keep getting in touch with the local police station, but it was obvious that they weren't really going to do anything. But either way, I'm really glad I got this guitar back, because it's been such an important part of my musical development. So anyway, I recorded my entire trio record with this one guitar through a Princeton amp and a little Fender Champ. It was really fun. It was really cool to get so many tones out of it. I was able to get like a nice crunchy overdrive tone, even some high gain, almost metal sounds. You can hear it on WTFU, the first single from the record. There's a music video of that. And then you can also hear it on the record when it comes out on October 11th. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. I'll see you soon.